That's what it's like. And that's what this song is. This song's like, it was like getting back in touch with an old friend. And I want to tell you about this song, because people ask me about this song. Over the years, I get asked about it a lot. And actually, we get requested a lot for it, and I probably should play it more, but I'm that kind of guy. But anyway, when I was young, my dad, he did concrete construction work, right? Mainly flat work, hard work. And on his crew at this one point, he had some of the toughest people I've ever known in my entire life. One of them was a guy who had all these scars all over his back from how he'd been stabbed in a bunch of knife fights. He was a bouncer, and he was known for being tough, so people would come from like different counties over to try to test their mettle against him, and when they would lose, they would stab him in the back, and it happened over and over and over again. And finally he decided that being a bouncer was too hard to work, so he got into concrete construction instead. And then there was another guy who he was a 4 times Golden Gloves boxing champion. He was pretty tough. He was pretty tough. And then there was this fella named George, and George wasn't big. He was like the smallest of them all. And looking back on it, he was smaller than my dad. And my dad's not a very big fella. And in fact, in pictures, I sort of look like an ogre in the back of the pictures. But so George was not a big guy. He was, I don't know, I'm guessing 5'6", maybe 5'7". And anyway, he was way tougher than he looked, and he used it to his advantage a lot. And this is the story of one night in the life of George. And the song's called Left Hand George, because George was left-handed. And it's 100% true. I didn't even change the names.
Well, let me tell you a story about a country man. Let me tell you a story about a country man. Let me tell you a story about a country man with one powerful left hand. You see, left hand George lived in that country land. Left hand George lived in that country land. Left hand George lived in that country land. Just his dog and that left hand. And if you ever needed something, Georgie was your man. If you ever needed something, Georgie was your man. If you ever needed something, Georgie was your man. Come on, running with that left hand. And left hand, Georgie was a working man. Left hand, Georgie was a working man. Left hand, Georgie was a working man. Digging holes with that left hand. And he never been that arm wrestling by any man. No, he never been that arm wrestling by any man. No, he never been that arm wrestling by any man. At least not with that left hand. And his brother-in-law, he was his right-hand man. And his brother-in-law, he was his right-hand man. And his brother-in-law, he was his right-hand man. And George was his left hand. One night they got to drinking like them country boys came. One night they got to drinking like them country boys came. One night they got to drinking like them country boys came. Knock 'em back with that left hand. They start saying things that should have been said and thrown up hands. They start saying things that should have been said and thrown up hands. They start saying things that should have been said and thrown up hands. Raise the voices that left hand. And the bartender said, take it outside, boys, I command. The bartender said, take it outside, boys, I command. The bartender said, take it outside, boys, I command. From the door with that left hand. Well, who hit first? It's disputed, you understand. Who hit first? It's disputed, you understand. Who hit first? It's disputed, you understand. But that last hit was that left hand. And all it took was just one hit from that left hand. All it took was just one hit from that left hand. All it took was just one hit from that left hand. Took a life, his right hand man. And don't you know his sister is without her man? Say, don't you know his sister is without her man? Don't you know his sister is without her man? Oh, because of that left hand. One night they got you drinking like them country boys came. One night they got you drinking like them country boys came. One night they got you drinking like them country boys came. Knock 'em back with that left hand. He knocked 'em down with that left hand. Say just one hit from that left hand. He took the life of his right hand.